I wasn't looking for a house. Not really. I was just driving through Silvercroft, a quiet, dusty neighborhood in Tucson, Arizona. I'd never been there before. At least I thought I hadn't. But something about it felt familiar in a way that made my skin itch. That's when I saw the house. It was sun-bleached and sagging, vines crawling up the stucco like veins. The for sale sign had collapsed into the yard, half buried in dead grass. Most people would have kept driving. I parked. I walked up the path, and as soon as my hand touched the doorknob, I felt this pressure in my chest, like someone had shoved me backward without moving me. The inside smelled like old books, rotting citrus and something coppery, almost metallic. I knew the place was abandoned, but still, I said aloud, "Hello?" And I swear to you, I heard a faint whisper back, "You're home." From that day on, everything changed. The nightmares. Within a week, the nightmares began. I'd wake up gasping, sweat pooling at the base of my spine. Always the same dream. I'm standing in the hallway of the abandoned house, only it's pristine. Polished wood floors, oil paintings on the wall. But then I see her, a dark figure, female, long hair, face obscured by shadows. She stares at me. Sometimes her lips move, but I never hear words. I wake up shaking, clawing at my own skin like I'm trying to peel something off me. I stopped sleeping. I started hearing things while awake, like footsteps upstairs when I was home alone. Once I found the name Romy written in the condensation of my bathroom mirror. I hadn't used the bathroom for hours. Amy Allen's visit out of desperation, I emailed a paranormal consultant and was stunned when I got a reply. Amy Allen, the psychic medium from the Dead Files, offered to help. She agreed to come by with a small crew. I didn't expect much. When she arrived, she barely stepped inside the door before freezing. Her expression drained completely. "She's been here before," Amy said, pointing at me. My stomach dropped. "No, I just moved here." Amy shook her head. "Not in this life. But your energy, it belongs here. There's something bound to you. It's feeding on you." She described the shadow woman from my dreams in terrifying detail, right down to the long, matted hair and the smell of metal. Then she said something I'll never forget. "It's not just a spirit haunting the house, it's your family's trauma. This entity, it's a manifestation of a generational wound, something unspoken, something you've been carrying." I thought she was crazy, until she asked about my childhood. The truth, I didn't want to tell. I hadn't spoken to my father in 15 years. The last time I saw him, I was 13, and he was being taken away in handcuffs after one of his episodes. My mother never talked about it. We moved, changed our names. I buried everything, and I thought it was gone. But trauma has a way of seeping through cracks. Amy said the dark woman was an echo of my mother's pain, my fear, my guilt, all of it coalescing into something intelligent, something that now had a face. She didn't suggest an exorcism or blessing. She told me to see a psychiatrist. "You need to deal with the real ghost," she said, "the one living inside you." Facing the darkness. I didn't want to go to therapy. But after a few more weeks of hearing my name whispered at 3 a.m. and waking up with bruises in the shape of hands on my arms, I gave in. I met with Dr. Vanessa Calderon, a trauma specialist. She listened. She didn't judge. Over time, I started peeling back layers, memories I'd repressed, emotions I'd buried so deep they had nowhere else to go but outward, manifesting into something else. One night, after months of therapy, I dreamed of the woman again. But this time, I wasn't afraid. I asked her what she wanted, and for the first time, I heard her answer, to let go. I woke up sobbing. That was the last time I saw her. Today, I haven't had a nightmare in months. I moved out of the Silvercroft house, but I sometimes drive past it. It still looks abandoned, like it's waiting. But I know better now. That house didn't want me. It recognized me. It saw something inside me that even I hadn't been ready to face. Some people say hauntings are about ghosts. I think they're about truth. And sometimes the scariest thing of all is finally speaking it.